I'm Becca from ABP.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Lee. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you today?
I'm well, busy, but doing well.
This is a beautiful clinic you've got here.
Oh, thanks. This is our first one. You should see the new one over in Peachtree City.
I look forward to that. And how many employees do you guys have here between the two clinics?
Here we have 20 and then 15 more in the Peachtree City one. We're hoping to add about 5 more here in the next year.
So you guys are expanding pretty quickly then. And what's your current payroll system?
Microsoft Dynamics GB.
Okay. And do you do the payroll, or do you have someone hired to do the payroll?
Actually my wife Ellen is in charge of the payroll right now.
Okay. And how does she like Microsoft Dynamics?
It's alright, but it's starting to take up quite a bit of her time.
Now, if I remember correctly, you guys do bi-weekly payroll, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So how much time would you say per period it's taking her to do the payroll?
I'd say about 35 hours between inputting all the information and then the time cards, before issuing checks, stuffing them, and sending them out.
Okay. And does she do anything else, or is that her only job?
No, I mean, she mostly just stays at home with the kids, except when she's here doing payroll.
Okay, and how often would you say she comes in?
Pretty often. More often than she'd like to, I guess.
And where do the kids go while she's here?
She tries to find a sitter, but sometimes it doesn't work out, so she just has to bring them in.
And I'm sure that takes up more time. If your kids are anything like mine, then, you know, shuttling them to the office and back and getting them in the car and all that.
Yeah, those 2 little boys are hard work.
Sorry. Now you mentioned that she gathers all the inputs and things like that and puts it in. So does that mean you guys have a manual system?
Yeah, we have a manual system. She gathers all the time cards and then puts them into the computer. She also manually writes out all 35 checks, puts them in the envelopes, and sends them out.
So if she's sending them out, then there isn't any direct deposit?
No.
Okay, so how often would you say you guys have mistakes with your checks?
There seems to be about 4 every pay period. She has to redo 4 of them.
Okay, so if we're thinking you have 35 employees, 35 checks, that's about an hour per check. And so that'd be adding an extra 4 hours to the next pay period.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Now, how do you think your wife would like to have those 35 hours back?
She would love it.
And what do you think she'd probably do with that time?
She'd probably be able to spend more time with the kids.
Okay. And if she's spending more time with the kids, she doesn't have to come in as often. I'm guessing that would put her in a better mood.
Right, yeah, for sure.
And that would in turn be better for you when you come home from a long day at work and your wife's in a better mood, the kids are happy.
Yeah, that would definitely be an improvement.
And to look at it from your employee standpoint, how are they reacting to having checks that have to be redone?
Well, I mean, it's never pleasant to find out there's a mistake on your paycheck, so it's just, frustrating and inconvenient all over.
Yeah. And do those complaints come to you or to your wife or somebody else?
Some of both, just depends on who it is.
Okay. So, less mistakes would be good in the fact that it would help less complaints from your employees.
Yeah.
And now, how much, do you guys have to update your system, or is there extra costs from anything else?
Yeah, we spend about $1,500 a year doing updates to the system.
Okay, so something that could be updated less would help you expand. If you're looking to hire 5 new people, it's going to be more checks, so you're going to be saving some money. Okay, so if we're looking at it overall, we're looking at those 35 hours, getting those back, which would be priceless because it would help everyone in your family be in a better mood, be happier. Would also help all your employees because they would have less mistakes. Potentially an automated system would help with direct deposit, so you wouldn't have to send out the checks. And it would help with the updating issue. You wouldn't have to update as much, and you wouldn't have to pay $1,500. So would you say that overall having an automated system would be a priceless gift for you?
Yeah, sounds like it.